Swami Siddheshwarananda. Sri Ramana Maharshi expounds a system of thought and philosophy of life which incarnates the essence of Vedantic teachings. The Maharshi discovered truth. He found it of his own accord, without any exterior help. He had the direct experience of the self. It is distinct from all knowledge obtained by intellectual effort. He who has this direct experience of the self is considered to be liberated even while he is still alive, and called a Jivan Mukta. The existence of such individuals who are living incarnations of the truth renders the truth demonstratable. The Vedantic realization of these great beings gives in effect the possibility of a practical application, and their realizations raise the level of human consciousness. The Maharshi is a Tattva Jnani, and the field of his search and experience is much greater than that of a mystic. The sage transcends the limits of the three gunas. Whoever has occasion to examine at first hand the Maharshi knows full well that he is neither an extrovert nor an introvert. He is the most normal human that one can ever find. He is the man whose intelligence is solidly founded. I have seen him apparently plunged in himself, but when someone at the end of the hall made a mistake in the recitation of certain Tamil verses, the Maharshi opened his eyes, corrected the mistake, then again closed his eyes and returned to his former state. When I saw him, I found in him the perfect example of the description which Sri Shankaracharya gives in his Viveka Chudamani, when Shankara explains what characterizes a Jivan Mukta. Shankaracharya in verse 429 says, "He who, even when his mind is merged in Brahman, is nevertheless entirely awake, but is at the same time free from the characteristics of the waking state, and whose realization is free from all desires, should be considered a man liberated while still alive." At my request, the Maharshi recited certain lines from the composition of Saint Manavakyakara, where the author spoke of the condition of the soul melted in love. Hardly had the Maharshi pronounced a few lines when there was a brilliance in his face. He who rarely expresses his inner emotion in any outward form could not restrain a few silent tears. A slanting ray of the morning sun from the hillside made the scene still more vivid. A peace that passeth all understanding pervaded the whole atmosphere. For more than an hour, there was perfect silence. It looked as if one of the fresco paintings of Ajanta had come to life. The Maharshi can be best described in the words of the Gita: one who is satisfied in the self by the self-controlled one with firm determination, the desireless one who has renounced all enterprise, content with anything, sitting like one unconcerned. Further, he is the man who revels here and now in the self alone, and in the self alone is content. For him there is no work which he must do. He who is inwardly happy revels within, and who likewise becomes the light within. That yogi becomes the Brahman and realizes the transcendental bliss of Brahman. Based on the commentary of Shankara in the Madhukya Karikas, the Maharshi is a Mahadi, or the man of the highest intellect, or the truest intellect, as he has understood that which transcends all human experiences. His omniscience is constant and remains undiminished. He is one with no tendency at all to proselytize. He has no mission to achieve. According to Shankara in the Nirvana Ashtaka, he alone can say, I have no death nor fear, no distinction of rank or class. I have no father, mother, friend, no master or disciple. I am knowledge absolute and bliss. I am the all-pervading self. I am the all-pervading self. Like the great fire which burns on the hill Arunachala, the Maharshi is a veritable lighthouse for those who wish to find in modern India the revivifying effects of the teachings of the Upanishads